Rough sex. Why is rough sex so amazing? Why do so many people want rough sex? Is it because it's physical and all that kind of stuff and you're pounded hard and women just love to be pounded hard? Is that why rough sex is amazing? Well, the answer may surprise you. It may not be about just pounding away at their vagina or ass. Whatever you're into. I'm fine. No judgment. Hi guys, my name is Alex, a sex coach and basically sex expert, self-proclaimed sex expert. Rough sex is awesome, right? You may have fond memories of rough sex in your past, and maybe you've wondered why it's so good and why you don't do it more often, and maybe you do it every time, and your partners can't walk or you can't walk after the experience every time, and that's cool, but you know, what are the real reasons why people like it? Is it just the aggressive pounding, or is there something more? If it wasn't obvious by now, then maybe you haven't been watching my channel, or maybe you just don't know where this video is going, but yes, there is something more to it than just the aggressive pounding that makes it such a pleasurable experience that a lot of people really like. What is this thing? Well, it's passion. And what is passion, you ask? Well, good question. It's kind of hard to define, isn't it? It's kind of your mental investment in something. How mentally invested you are is how much passion you have. If you are present and immersed and focused on that thing, then yeah, that's passion. And that is what makes rough sex good. Let me have you picture a scenario really quickly. You are going in to have sex and you're just gonna make it rough. It's just gonna be physically aggressive and rough. You're not gonna talk to your partner, you're not gonna look at them, you're just gonna go in with no foreplay, no build up, and you're just gonna do that rough sex. Now I want you to imagine how pleasurable that experience will be for your partner. Probably not that pleasurable and probably borderline criminal, to be honest. So maybe stop thinking about that. I maybe should have thought of a different analogy, a different example for this, but you know, we're not all perfect. Anyway, yeah, that rough pounding is not going to be pleasurable just within itself. When you masturbate, you don't go as hard as you possibly can, hopefully with no lube. And just freaking pound your meat, you know? I mean, I've done it before, you've probably done it before, but it's not the most pleasurable experience. You know, I can think of a couple things that are probably more pleasurable than that. But my point is, with all these examples, is that it's not all physical. And sex is not all physically based. Yes, sex is a physical act. Well, I guess I should say sexual pleasure is not all physically based. Because sex, yes, it is a physical act. But in different contexts, the physical stimulation that you provide during sex are going to have different levels of quality and pleasure. Because if your partner's not into the sexual experience, whatever you do physically is not going to work. If they're super horny and ready to go and super aroused, then you can probably do the worst physical technique of all time and have them reach climax and orgasm. So you could honestly be doing the best physical stimulation of all time and something that would normally get your partner off and have them get the most amazing orgasm of all time. But if you throw them in a situation that is not arousing and is not conducive to passion, to arousal, to psychological stimulation, then that perfect physical technique is not going to take you anywhere, and it's not going to bring them anywhere or have them go anywhere. However you want to word it. However I want to word it, I guess. So, sex is not just a physical thing with no emotional, no psychological context. There needs to be a psychological context to your sex in order for it to be quality, good, pleasurable sex. So, why is rough sex then good? It is that mental state that it puts you in. It is that passionate state. Usually rough sex is maybe angry, it's maybe aggressive, it's maybe you just want it so badly that you were completely immersed in that experience, you were completely focused on that sex, and there's nothing that is going to drag you out of it or pull you out of the experience mentally. You are totally focused. And if your focus is on that physical stimulation, that pleasure, and it's focused on your partner, then there's nothing left to experience but pleasure. Because you're not going to be having your mind wander and thinking about other things. It's not going to be boring sex where you're just laying there. Maybe you're browsing Instagram while your partner is pounding away, or you're daydreaming about things, or anything like that. It's going to be passionate. You are going to be immersed in that experience, and that is really what makes it good. Because like I said, physical stimulation with no emotional, psychological context is just that. It is just physical stimulation. And beyond that, if you're doing something physically and your partner is thinking about other things, then they're not even going to really feel that physical thing as much as they would if they were totally focused on that. And rough sex puts you into that state. It puts you into that mode, that psychological state where you are just immersed in that experience, and it is an awesome sexual experience. So I want you to think about that and think about the different psychological states you are in all of your favorite sexual experiences, and you will find that most of your sexual experiences that are really good and memorable have some sort of psychological driving factor, like that passion in the rough sex. Maybe it's anger, maybe it's dominance, maybe it's some kind of fantasy, but all good sex will have a strong psychological component, because that is where sexual pleasure is found. It is found in the psychological stimulation, not necessarily the physical stimulation, because as I said, the physical stimulation in two different contexts, the same physical stimulation can be very different and provide very different results. And if you've been having sex for a while, you probably know that to be true already. Just, you might not have thought about it in this way. So, there you go. So what can we learn from this? We can learn that good sex is psychologically stimulating sex. So if you want to provide better sexual experiences, make sure there is a psychological component, there is a passionate component to it, that your partner is completely focused on the experience, their brain is not wandering thinking about other things, and then you're golden. So there you go. That's what we can learn about this experience. So if you like this video and you found it informative, leave me a like, leave me a comment, ask me any questions about sex, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. And until next time, hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Well, the answer may dude, I can't say that.